Welcome back to Magness Arena Pioneer postgame. First postgame celebration of the young season for DU. They beat Boston University, the #2 ranked team in the nation, 4-3. Joining me, Jim Montgomery. And Coach, you know, the first 4 minutes of the hockey game, Boston University looked every bit as good as advertised, really seemed to be taking it to you guys. They take that first penalty, and after that it seemed like everything that you wanted to do as far as puck pressure and forecheck and everything that you talked about in the pregame all started to come true.
Yeah, you know, our power play gave us momentum, and we thought our power play last weekend in the third period after Butchie scored in the second really gained momentum. And again, they gave us momentum. We're creating shots. We had them on their heels, and I think that led into our, like you said, our whole game elevating in all three zones.
Well, and we talked about it numerous times on the ice. The best line, without question, tonight was that line you put together with Jansen, O'Connor, and McClellan. Those three guys, despite all the points they put up, on top of that, were just a suffocating group when they were on the ice.
Yeah, the three of them have great chemistry, and it was early to see that. Like 22 and 26, they penalty kill, so we want to keep them together, so it's just easy for line changes. And then 9 is a cerebral player and really competitive and really completes those other two.
You know, Boston uncharacteristically took a ton of penalties tonight, 7 penalties. The only disappointing part is you kind of gave them a chance to come back in this game simply by going 1 for 7 on the man advantage.
True, but I thought 5 of our 7 power plays were pretty good. Even the play where they scored, you know, that it's a bad bounce. It goes to the goal line. We have a stick open at the net front, and you know, when it's late in the period, you get a lot of bounces. That the puck rolls, I mean, and that's what happened. And what a goal by Keller! You can see why he's 8th pick overall. That was pretty nice.
Anytime you beat a goalie 5-hole on a breakaway, you know, you're doing something special.
Well, it's a sign of a goal scorer, and but you could tell they're dangerous. Like I thought that even in the third period, that a 5-on-5 play, like we were the team that was controlling the play, but it's a 4-3 game. That's how dangerous they are. Now the big thing for us. Can we do it again tomorrow night against a team that's going to be hungry? They were getting yelled at as it was on the bench, and can you imagine tomorrow?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just not like them to take as many penalties as they were, most of them by their freshmen, so I suppose that's something that you'll see. But your team clearly looked like that week of practice completely made this a much more cohesive group than what we saw last weekend.
Yeah, we made good strides, and it was nice to see the product on the ice. You know, practice was good, but we want to see it in game time, and we saw it right away from – I thought we played a complete 60 minutes. And when you play hard like that, you win your one-on-one battles, even though they got a couple of puck goals, like bad bounces, we thought you overcome that when you work hard.
You know, and Greenway is such a unique challenge to you guys, a guy who's 6'5", 230, essentially plays like a power forward in the NBA. And just like we saw in Boston last Halloween, you get a guy like Adam Plant or Van Voris on him, and he basically they've got no hope against that guy.
Yeah, they're biting his ankles.
Exactly. And that's how he plays. His
well, he
game
needs to go to the NHL.
Exactly.
That's what he needs to do.
He needs to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, huge win for Denver. You're able to hold off Boston University, but you can tell it's really going to set up a tremendous contest for tomorrow night.
Well, I think this is a great challenge for our team. Well, you know, especially our seniors. You know, they went through the situation last year when the emotional win on Friday night in a great game against North Dakota, and we came back with the right attitude. And that's what I talked to them about after the game. Like, enjoy it. Well, your preparation, that same hunger you had before starting on Thursday night has to start tonight.
All right, and I'll see you at the parents' luncheon, and hopefully I get free parking this year.
You're going to get free food, I know that.
All right. Well, I appreciate it this time.
Well, you didn't say thank you last year.
I know. This time I'm going to say thank you, though.
Okay.
All right. All right, Coach. Congratulations. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Jay.
All right, that's Jim Montgomery. We'll wrap things up with Nick Larson, give you the player of the game when we come back. 4-3 Denver wins on 104.3 The Fan.